Hope you're all keeping good. Welcome to a brand new video. So you're looking to get a new smartphone for yourself or your loved one for the holiday season or Black Friday. So I'm here to help you out to suggest what phone you should get and which ones you should avoid. So sit down, relax and enjoy the video. Right, let's start off the ones you should avoid. So if you're on a budget and you're looking to get yourself like an iPhone 11, 10R or even the 10s, 10s Max or the iPhone 10 or older, you'd be looking to get about 2 years left of the iPhone 11 and maybe 1 year of the 10R and the 10s and the 10s Max. Other than that, to be like kaput, end of life in terms of their app support or something like that. And then from iPhone 10, iPhone 8 or something like that and older, I recommend you should avoid them at all costs, unless you're looking to use it as a basic phone for ringing and texting. There are two phones that came out this year that I recommend you should avoid. One of them is the iPhone 16e. Now it's not a bad phone by any means, but 650 to 659 euro, around that price bracket. It's very hard to recommend, but if you get one on good offer, then absolutely go for it. First things first, let's talk about what's good about the phone. It's got a new C1 modem, which is also on the new iPhone Air, and it's got a modern design, and it's got a nice display, a good camera, not the best in the world, but it is a good camera, so it is. And not only that, it's got the versatile action button, so it's got. Let's talk about what I don't like about the phone, which is why I don't recommend buying it in late 2025. For all of you that likes MagSafe, unfortunately, it does not come with MagSafe built in. You have to buy a case for it. So if you have stuff that's lying around for MagSafe and all that, and you haven't got a case for it, well, unfortunately, they won't work. The notch has returned. So for anyone who doesn't know what a notch is, it's a thing that cuts in the display like this. So it does. So it kind of does a bit of interruption, but then again, the dynamic island isn't too much better because it still kind of interrupts the display a little bit. Not as much, but still kind of interrupts. So it does. So for anyone who owned the iPhone 10, 10s, 10s Max, 10R, all the way towards the regular iPhone 14. Yes, the Pro models did had the notch 2 from the 11 to the 13 Pro Max. So they all had notches. So if you saw those things that interrupt the display, like I showed you right here, that's what the notch is. And when you're using 2x zoom on your camera, it's just a crop. That's what it is. It's just only a crop. It's got no telephoto lens. It's only got the single lens, so it does. To be fair, not a bad camera, but if you're zooming in, like pixel peeping or something like that, it doesn't look the best, unfortunately. The next phone I don't recommend, it recently came out, is the iPhone Air. So once again, like the iPhone 16e, I'm going to talk about what's good and bad about the phone. The good thing about the phone, like the 16e, it came with a C1 chip modem and it looks beautiful. It does look beautiful, I will admit. It does look stunning, especially the white color. And it's got ProMotion and it's got the Pro chipset like the iPhone 17 Pro and Pro Max. So you're basically getting a slim iPhone 17 Pro, so yeah, and that's as good as you can get. The cons is you only get one camera, like the 16e, and the battery life is really small, and I'm a heavy user, so I am. I'm a heavy user on my phone when it comes to work and all that when I'm away, like I'm not here in my house. So the battery on that is a real bummer. Now, however, you can get a battery accessory that attaches to the phone, but it makes it about 30 grams, so it does. So it makes it thicker than the iPhone 17 Pro Max. So that's one of the cons from the phone, and that's the reason why I don't recommend the iPhone Air. Now let's get to the phones that I recommend buying in 2025. The best phone I recommend for most people is the iPhone 17. Apple have really improved that phone. Now the only downside really is that it looks very similar to the 16, so it does. But when you look at the inside of the phone, Apple have nailed it. So what they've done is they expanded the starting storage to 256 gigabytes. You've got ProMotion finally from 60 Hertz, so you can now use 120 Hertz. And center stage camera. Center stage camera is a really useful feature when you're on nights out or you like to share memories with your friends or something like that. So back then you used to have to take your selfies like this to get everybody in the frame. Right now you could do it like this to get everybody in the frame, and that is really helpful. So it is really helpful. Plus the A19 chipset is powerful enough if you're gaming or doing photo editing or video editing from Lightroom, CapCut, etc. It's powerful enough, so it is. So you should be happy enough with that chipset, and for its price it's decent value, so it is. It's still less than £1,000. So if someone bought me like an iPhone 17, the regular one, and said this one by accident, I looked at them and said thank you. I wouldn't be too angry over it, so it wouldn't be, because it is a good phone for its price, and like you're getting a really good package, so you are. If there is one more downside to the iPhone 17, and that downside is it's got no telephoto lens. So I don't recommend you zoom in and out when you're taking your photos, unfortunately, because of you lose detail big time, so you would if you do attempt to zoom in and out. So it's only got a 48 megapixel wide and an ultra wide. So like I'd be okay with that, because some people prefer ultra wide lenses for taking like super wide shots and all that, so you're not missing out any detail of the scenery that you have to say, like if you're on holidays or even if you're moving abroad or something like that, or traveling. So yeah, no telephoto lens, and to be honest with you, it's not really too much of a downside. Like I can live with that. Right, so what if the iPhone is not for you? Well, the only other platform out there is Android, because they are like kind of neck and neck with each other. Like one operating system has more advantage than the other, so it does. The best Android phones I recommend for most people are the Google Pixel 10 Pro and the Google Pixel 10 Pro XL. Let's go through what's good about the phones. They look really nice. You get improved durability, so you do. Clean stock Android, and new Android software updates when they come out, like new Android versions that get released once a year. So that's one of the best things about the phone. And also you get good cameras, good camera editing tricks and all that. If you want to fix up your photos, say like if your subject has their eyes closed in a group shot, so you can fix that. And like it's powerful enough, and you get a decent amount of RAM with 16 gigabytes of RAM and all that. The downsides is that the performance does lag behind the competitions, and the AI software can be a bit questionable at times, so it does. And the Tensor chipset lags behind the Apple A19 chipset and the latest Snapdragon chipset, so it is a bit behind on that. But on that now, it's still a pretty good phone and it's still powerful enough, so it is. And you have a proper pure Google phone, which is pure Android. If you want to get the best Android phone, like the best big Android phone, I recommend the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra. Now, you might have to wait for a couple of months if you want to hold off for the Galaxy S26 Ultra, which will come out next year. So you might get some benefits if you hold off for that phone. But if you do want to go for this phone, well, go for it. It is a really good phone, and it's still this year's phone for at least another couple of months. Well, the latest Galaxy S Series Ultra phones for a couple of months. I like the iPhones. They should be the latest flagship iPhones that came out this year until September for the iPhone 18 series. So the best thing about the Galaxy S26 Ultra is that it's a lot more powerful with the latest Snapdragon 8 Elite chipset. Yes, I just remembered the name of it there now. And not only that, the cameras have improved, and you still retain that boxy design, which is more comfortable to hold. However, the downside is it is expensive, so it can be expensive for some. The S Pen loses the Bluetooth and all that, and again, AI is a bit questionable. I say it's going to be questionable on all smartphones until they improve on it. And the telephoto lens doesn't go as far as the previous Samsung Galaxy S series Ultra phones, like the S23 Ultra and I think the S24 Ultra, which is last year's flagship. If you prefer Android software, well, the best Android phone I recommend for everybody is the Google Pixel 10. You get pure stock Android, 7 years update, and really good cameras. The only downside is the settings and all can be confusing, and the cameras are not as good as the iPhone 17. So other than that, you're getting a really good package and you're getting pure Android. So that's what I recommend for most people if iOS is not your thing. If all those phones I mentioned are out of your budget, well then the best budget phone I recommend is the Google Pixel 9a. The cameras on that phone takes really good macro shots and nearly pro level photos. Sorry, that's my phone going off there with Facebook, so forgive the background noise there. You get the best Android interface for a good price, and it's the most durable of the Pixel phones out there. The downside to that phone is that the battery may be bigger, but it doesn't last as long as the last year's flagship, the Google Pixel 9 series, and it's not the prettiest looking phone out there, so it isn't. But put those to the side, you're getting a really good phone at a really good price. And the best foldable phone out there to get is the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 7. And if you can't afford that, I don't blame you. It is really expensive, so go for the Z Flip 7 because they're also good too. The only downside is they have a really tall display because it's a clamshell design. But the best folding phone overall is the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 7. The downside is you don't get 5x zoom, you don't get S Pen support, and it is fucking expensive. Really, really expensive. The best thing though about that phone is the thinnest foldable they ever made, and they have a proper size outer display that's like an actual phone, and you get 200 megapixel camera and well the latest Snapdragon 8 Elite chipset, so you do. So it is a really, really good phone. It's just that you really need a lot of money to pay for it. The best phone I recommend for battery life is the iPhone 17 Pro Max. They are the king of batteries, so they are, and they last a good long time. Even when you're gaming and doing heavy work and all that, like the battery is really good on it. Though I'll give an honorable mention to Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra. They have a really good battery there as well. So they are the battery kings. But personally, I prefer the iPhone 17 Pro Max for its battery life. And if you're looking for a phone with the best display, it has to be the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra or even the S25 series, because Samsung are the king of displays. No doubt about it, they are the king of displays. And there's no competition, because they even make displays for like other companies such as Apple, I think Xiaomi as well. Like, they are the king of displays. So once again, no competition. And if you're into your mobile gaming, well, the best phone I recommend for mobile gaming is the Asus ROG Phone 9. It is really, really powerful, high refresh rate, powerful chipset. It has what you need, and it has a really nice display, and when you look at the back of the phone, it looks awesome. So it does. Right, there's one more type of phone I recommend for people, and these are not smartphones, these are basic phones, because there are people out there who are only into reading and texting, maybe listen to radio or something like that. and that is the Doro series, the L series, such as the, I think they're Leva or Leva, I can't pronounce them, my apologies, but it's the L10, L20 and the L30. One of them is a clamshell and one of it is a candy bar style phone. So you have a camera, tactile keyboards, color screen, and the screen is large enough, to be fair now, for a basic phone, and you got an FM radio. So you'd be entertained for a while, and you'll be able to take a couple of quick snaps if you're on holidays or something like that. So again, if you're only into ringing and texting and a couple of basic stuff, the Doro series I recommend. Right, I hope this video helps you on making your decision on what you want to buy around Black Friday or the holiday season. Now, unfortunately, I didn't mention every phone brand out there, such as Xiaomi, Honor, Poco, OnePlus and Oppo, because a couple of phones you can't get in Ireland, unfortunately. Also, I didn't even mention Motorola, because I don't think you can get the high-end Motorola phones in Ireland, or even their fold-in flip phone, so which is unfortunate. And I didn't have the best experience with Honor and Xiaomi. So I just want to thank you all for watching this video. Drop a like and comment, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.